everyone, and welcome back to Betamore. Of course. I don't know what it is about these caves. Do you see how lit up they are? Fuck you! Sorry, I'm getting like really... This video was not supposed to start off like this. But evidently it has. You will not believe how cursed this cave is. So many creepers. And I'm talking like 8 in a row one time. Like an absurd amount of creepers have been spawning. So much so that I'm almost convinced that a creeper spawner exists. I can guarantee it with this place. Anyways, where the hell even am I? That is a good question. Based on the room layout, you might be able to guess, but I am directly under this thing. I'm looking around for a creeper, and there's a reason for that. So, in the last episode, we made a crash slab, or we made the crashed slab, and it was a really cool build. I was really happy with it and how it turned out. And today we are going to focus our attention back on to Betaland, which is, of course, the theme park I've been building. Mind the gap, I guess. But we're going to be focusing our attention on this. I did a little bit more, and now we have the general length of Main Street set up. Now, I would have wanted it to be a little bit longer, because it kind of feels stunted right now. Like, it really does. It feels like this is like way too short for a main street. But how I have it laid out is this tree can be seen when you're going up those steps, not those ones. Like the ones all the way back there. When you're going down them, you can see this tree. So I know that this is a good area to place, you know, something big. This is where the Ferris wheel is going to be, and that's what we're gonna do in this episode. I'm excited. This is like the first big thing for Betaland is the Ferris wheel. Non-functional, of course. I'm not really sure how you would make a functional one that looked nice in beta. But also, every single one of these FERN are infinitely lit, and that means they are a light source, which also lights up the road. Now, I have an issue with these very large cobblestone paths. I don't really know how to describe it other than that I enjoy my builds to be a little bit more detailed, so you don't have these like flat, ugly surfaces to look at, and that's where this comes in. So this is just a little design I have for the front of this area just to make it look a little bit more important. Doesn't really mean anything, it's just kind of here. And I plan to have more floor designs moving through this area so that it not only lights up the area over here, but it also acts as kind of like an extra little detail, which I enjoy. I also have this bit set out, and these two streets are going to connect probably right about here, facing this way. Next episode should be building these up, all these buildings up, or at least getting the start of them built up. They will pretty much all be facades, and I have a really cool idea, and kind of like a little, not a history lesson, but just kind of like a design lesson planned for that video. I think it'd be very, very fun to do that. Let me get the sheep. Anyway, why I was talking about tunnels. That's right. If you are familiar with theme parks at all, you'll probably be familiar with the Disneyland tunnels. Underneath the entire park, there are connected tunnels, at least in Disney World. I don't know if it's in Disneyland, but I'm pretty sure it is. Just so staff can, you know, get from place to place without being noticed. You know, if there's an emergency, services can be kind of, or things can be serviced without anyone really knowing or realizing. If they need to detain someone, they can take them under, you know, just not to ruin the experience for everyone else. Now, I don't really have to worry about that, but what I do have to worry about is moving resources. Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate moving resources since I've began to fucking build this park. I can only hold so much in my inventory, and FERN are 8 cobblestone. All of this for 1 stack. a FERN. And I have made well over a stack of FERN. I have made so many FERN. And I know the plural isn't FERN, but I don't really care. And being all the way over there and needing to walk all the way back to the entrance over there into my storage area over there is a long way. And I've also been needing sort of a way to keep a tree farm underneath Betaland. I need to place the Slabinator underground in a more controlled environment with a lot more stuff in place for it. I just need to hide a lot of the farms and stuff, a lot of the servicing. And if my main resource place is underground, then I can just take a trip somewhere and bring resources with me on like a little minecart track. I think what I need for Betaland is a very decentralized storage system. I mean, this is very interesting because like you don't really think about how to like handle storage much more than just like a storage room. But because this place is going to be a very large place and I can't light everything up perfectly 100%, there have already been some creepers that have exploded some stuff. I'm gonna need resources all over the place so I don't have to go walk like a couple. I don't want to say 100 because it's not 100, and I don't want to say 1,000 because it's definitely not 1,000. I don't want to have to go out of my way to get resources. The closer the nearest storage of resources is to me, the easier it will be to build there. And because a lot of this is cobblestone, and I mean I'm not in a shortage of cobblestone at all, but because a lot of this is cobblestone, I can mine out under an area and then use the cobblestone from mining that out to pave some roads. It's going to be very, very effective, and I don't know what the best answer for storage is, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right now, I've been trying to get the space cleared out for a tree farm, and it's the creeper den, and I've already died so many times. I'm pissed off. I've never died as many times in this world, not to a player. Let me just keep adding modifiers to this than I have in that cave. And that pisses me off. That peeves my cheese. So hopefully I can get that knocked out off camera and get a few more things in place over there. Where is my bed? What the hell happened to my bed? Oh, also, on the topic of creepers and needing to light everything up, I was coming in here late at night. I was walking in and I went to sleep. And as I was sleeping, a creeper fell off the rafters. Which, mind you, are all slabs. You can't even place top slabs in this version. It did not spawn up there. It spawned here. And now that might not seem crazy. Let me show you how few spaces are really up there. It spawned on these blocks, pathfinded all the way here, fell, and exploded. Yeah, fuck you too, game. Like, what? There have been so many examples of just the game bullshitting recently that I genuinely am starting to consider that Minecraft would have been better without mobs. But we will get to that because I do have something to say about that, and I don't think it's gonna be a very nice opinion. But more on that later, I guess. For now, I need to eat. And I guess while I'm mining that area out, I'll jump to future SnesS, who is in the creative world designing the Ferris wheel. We are once again back in my creative world. Once again, there's also a couple new things and also a little map of something I want to show you here. So take this area with a grain of salt, but this is a sort of 2D what? This is a sort of miniature representation of what I want this place to look like. Not true to scale, obviously, but you have kind of the main area here. This has changed. It's been a while since I updated this. Then you have the main street and then the Ferris wheel. And these side paths, they'll connect with these side paths, and it's so you can kind of get a good sight line of that over there. This is gonna be the Griffin Parkour Dome, but I've already spoiled too much. Let's get working on the Ferris wheel. So in terms of resources, I don't really mind spending a lot of my riches on this. The problem is that I just don't have any riches. Like I am terribly poor on the server, and the next couple months are going to be just like impoverished for me. So that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be great. Anyway, let's get started here. So I have a few ideas for this Ferris wheel. I've already looked up some reference images, but I'm not like I don't have them right next to me. But I want the base of this Ferris wheel to be obsidian. I'm also gonna build it out over here. And the reason I want the base of this Ferris wheel to be obsidian is I don't want it to be blown up. And I think obsidian is just kind of a nice block to have. And in terms of scale, I should probably have a circle generator somewhere. You know, circles are weird. I feel like, you know, when you have a small circle, it's really easy, but when you have like a bigger circle, it's a little hard to wrap your head around it. How big do I want this to be? Well, Main Street is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wide. Probably like 18 wide for this Ferris wheel. We'll see. We'll have to see. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hopefully that's right. That seems a little too small. My idea is to have, I wanted to fit me and Akron's face in the middle, but I just don't think that's possible, let alone Popsicle. I don't actually know how the hair looks, so I'm just kind of winging it. This isn't even. I don't even know how my own skin looks, dude. I'm a fake gamer. Yeah, it was definitely the other way. You know what? Fuck this. I'm glad I got this out of my system, because I don't think I want the Ferris wheel to be big enough to have a face on it, with at least like the size of the road leading up to it. I think I might scale it up to 22 by 22. We'll have to see how that looks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's off here? Wait, am I slow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Fuck. Okay. That's probably the size that I want it. It's big, it's massive even, and it's very intimidating. I want it to be very, very easy to spot. Let me get more of the shape kind of defined here. Oh, bollocks. Okay, well, 23, I need it odd. I need it an odd number. Oh, brother. But the street is even. It's gonna be 1 block off center unless I do it even. I could do a little bit of a sneaky trick here if I could even fucking see right now. Yo, where is the bed? I gotta get a new mouse, dude. I don't know what's wrong with mine, but it's like when I scroll, it's like up in the air whether it actually scrolls the way I want it to. Okay, bye. So if I'm not able to do it like that, my idea is to kind of shift everything slightly so that all of these angles are going to be kind of like weird angles for the things to be at, but it will appear as if though they meet up in a cohesive way. All right, I'm not really sure where else to take it from here. Maybe I can do like multiple layers of the thing, of like the little wheel. So if I do like, if I do that, and then like have another thing behind it, kind of. Okay. I mean, And these colors are not going to stay there, just like to help me kind of visualize what I'm doing here. And I guess 1, 2, 3. I mean, that looks about right. The point isn't to be like perfect in any way. And I'm gonna make multiple designs for this. This is just kind of like the first one. Let me get some wool here. Yeah, I don't know if doing it diagonally like this is the way to go, actually. I think I might just have to bite the bullet on making it odd.
You got a lot of.
It's actually quite satisfying.
To do.
Yeah, I placed it in a way because I was really hoping that it wouldn't leave floating blocks, but there's so many floating blocks. It's actually kind of
gonna take a lot of cleaning up.
It's kind of liminal. This hole, it wasn't actually aiming to be clean. I actually don't want it to be smooth and perfect and clean. It's supposed to be kind of all broken up and stuff, so maybe I'll just kind of leave it. Yeah. It's still going. Look at it. You can just see it like disappearing. Oh, I see bedrock. I see bedrock.
It's probably only like, can you? Where? Oh,
yeah, right there.
Oh, look at those fucking exposed diamonds down there. Holy shit, I see at least 6.
Dude.
Oh, wait,
and they're gone. They get blown up.
I see this 5 though.
Okay. It's still going. It must be done. Oh, I see some diamonds. Yeah, I see some.
I think it's done though.
I think it's
done.
Why? Why was so loud?
What do you mean? Why you killed me?
What? No, I didn't.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
You pushed me down the pit.
No, I didn't. I'm nowhere near you.
You're right there,
You're still standing up for me.
I literally did it, dude. I watched you do it.
I am in the bedrock.
Wait, everybody jump up and down right now.
Oh, wait. Oh,
okay, maybe the server is not taking it as well as we thought.
Okay. That, though, I can't open a chest.
Are you over by a chest? You guys are all still on the platform for me.
Old Powered was slain by a spider.
I was slain by a spider.
Premonition of the future, dude. You guys are all on the same block for me.
Oh crap. Maybe there's just like so many updates happening that it's like it's just having a stroke. I don't know. I want to see Akron fall. I don't know. When did he fall? I'm confused.
I want to see what spider I get killed by.
This is insane.
We're all on the edge of our seats here, dude. This is exciting.
This is actually
You're just gonna see me fall. This is bullshit.
Oh, Akron just fell.
Akron
just fell.
Oh, Cole, you're running over there.
Oh, Cole Pow is running.
I see the spider. I see the spider.
I see it. I see the spider. This is crazy.
Oh shit.
Hang on, I'm gonna follow him. I'm watching him. Oh, he's getting hit by the spider. No.
No.
Hey, I can grab my sword out of here.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm still getting my ass beat.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. I might actually log out and log back in and see if that makes any difference.
That's a good idea, actually.
Okay, I logged back in and it turned daytime.
Yeah, I slept.
I saw that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely back to normal now. It was just a matter of logging out and logging back in. Dude, this is crazy. I'm gonna go check out the hole now.
Are you gonna put like a glass layer over this?
No, it's gonna be like the storage room is gonna be floating above this. There's some diamonds down there. No one take those diamonds.
Ah, you bastard. All right.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What are you doing?
I was falling. I don't have the pickaxe durability to get up, nor the blocks. I do not want to be stuck in your pit, dude.
And the glass platform survived as well. I want to get down to the bottom and look. Actually, I'm gonna place a water bucket and just leave it because obviously I'm gonna need to get back up. Right?
Yes, that's what I was doing.
Oh crap! Oh my god! I almost just fell through it. There's a lot of TNT that survived. I can't believe I thought that all of it would survive. That was a naive
very
thought.
Close together. Like it was a fair assumption to make.
Yeah, look at that. I wonder how much like diamonds got blown up in this.
I saw at least 2 for sure.
This is so cool. It's even cooler from the bottom. Hell yeah! Did you remove the water?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Here, no, look, guys, I got this for you. Here, take my bucket.
Where'd you drop it?
I threw it on the ground somewhere.
I see it.
Somewhere.
Don't help them, Cole. Leave them.
I'm trying to not get my water stolen by SnesS though.
I would never. I would simply never.
He's trying to
I would.
Connected, it shouldn't.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh no! Oh, you just made that one. You just made that. That's crazy.
Those fucking dropper skills are paying off.
That was. It's actually kind of fun to like get around.
Yeah.
How do you
this is a
climb
nice
this?
challenge map right now.
Yeah. He's made a little
That's
water
what you
thing for
get.
us.
Put it back.
Leaving SnesS.
I'm getting up.
He claims to be my friend.
Oh no, I forgot you guys have water buckets too. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I can't
Don't do this to me.
Oh.
Copal made it.
You know what?
Oh.
I don't deserve that shit, dude.
I might have a heart. I might have a heart.
This is all your
That's
fault.
fucking good.
Hey guys, I'm
we're-
still stuck in the.
Okay, I'll get you some water. Here we go.
Please turn to ice. Please turn to ice. Please turn to ice.
Imagine. I didn't even think of
forgot
that.
what's possible here.
I didn't even
I
think of
swear
that.
to God.
Dude, that wasn't even me. That was coal powered. That wasn't even me. Look at his bucket. It's
That's
full.
for breaking my
No,
water.
no, no,
That's
no,
payback.
no,
No, wait, he took both the waters.
Alright, here you go. I only took the one now.
Okay, wait,
Sorry.
I see, I agree with that.
Get up here, goober. That one wasn't me. That one was not me.
So I seem to be being bullied at the moment.
No,
Listen,
no, it's all
listen,
gone. All the water is gone.
You know, screw all. Screw all of you.
Oh, he made it.
That's great.
don't like-
I thoroughly enjoyed blowing up your hole. Yes.
Thank you.
Did you just have your period, Cole? What the fuck?
Shut up.
Oh, but I need a minecart to get home. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Come behind me. Well, we're breaking the same side. I see. Okay.
You're a real son of a gun, you know that? You're a real son of a gun. Okay, here, break that. And then I got a bucket.
So far, this video has been very interesting to make and edit. Mostly just because I don't, hold on. I really just haven't been feeling like I really want to make things. It's interesting. I mainly view Betaland and Betamore and even this channel as just things to work on in the background. You know, things to keep me somewhat productive while I work on bigger projects. It's interesting because every time I feel like I'm waning interest in Betamore and I'm like, well, it's okay because it's not what I'm focusing on right now. It's okay to kind of like slack a little bit. I'm kind of drawn back in by like the tension that like I still have things that I want to do, and there's other people on the server that are also doing their own things, and this is a project that I really want to see finished. While it's hard to work on things that are a lot larger, like the Ferris wheel or the Crashed Slab that took me like 4 weeks to really get around to doing, it's easy to just pop on the server and do some small stuff, like mine out an area or do whatever, organize my chests, make a little mining setup. It's easy to do the small things and kind of not worry about the larger stuff. But of course, I do need to get the what is wrong with my chat? Hello? Oh, there we go, it's fixed. But of course, for the videos, it's not a requirement I've made for myself, but it kind of is. I want to get something big done each video. I want each video to not be rushed. I want it to have, you know, what's most important to that time that I spent on Betamore. So, you know, people I hung out with during that time. In general, I want it to be kind of like a time capsule for myself and for my own thoughts and feelings. That's one of the reasons I do YouTube. And I've mentioned this before, but I think it's really starting to set in now that I really want to document this time in my life. You know, there's so much stuff going on. There's so much, there's so many changes that are happening. At least mentally. You know, I'm gonna be moving soon to a place with friends, and I'm gonna be on my own for the first time, and that means I'm very, very responsible for myself. And that is scary, because ultimately, if I go hungry, then it's my own fault. I won't. I did the math, the money lines up, but you know, I break my leg or I need some medical expense, right? I have no support for that. I have no, like, fail-safe, I guess. It's just if things go wrong, I can't fix it. But I'm gonna try it out, see if I like it, just for the experience, I guess. And I'm really excited. I'm not really looking forward to moving all of my stuff. I have a decent amount of stuff. I'm excited to move at some point in the future. Anyway, what was I here for? I'm gonna start trying to build the Ferris wheel. But of course, for that, I need a few resources. And one of them is right over there in SNES World Towers. And I've also been thinking about what Minecraft as a game even really means to me. Because one of the reasons I like beta is because of the limitations. And I know that people tend to play survival mode because it provides sort of a pushback and an incentive to keep on building and expanding, and, you know, getting resources requires effort. It's a more gamey game. You know what I mean? It's still like a sandbox, but there's like a progression to it now. And in beta, that progression is not really all there. There is the lead up to diamonds, and then after that, what you build and your transportation system, and that's pretty much it. And I like that. I like having really like nothing to do other than to build. It keeps it keeps the distractions at bay. But I've noticed that as I play more beta, Betamore, I just get frustrated with all of the survival elements. I think there will come a point in my life where spending 6 hours mining out an area will just not be worth my time. I'll have other things that I want to do. You know, one day I want to be a father, and I don't think I can keep doing this while raising a kid. That is, of course, very, very far into the future, but just thinking ahead that far, I'm not going to do this forever. And I think the closer I get to that point, the more I will be satisfied with just playing creative mode. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm just building things, and I'm starting to grow less attached to the survival elements of the game. They feel very restrictive. You know, your movement is handicapped. You're required to eat, you know, mobs spawn and blow your shit up. And in the same sense that, like, beta is kind of a more pure essence of Minecraft because it focuses primarily on building, I think creative mode is an even purer form of that, because that is all you're doing. There's no progression, there's no survival elements. And I've played a bit of Classic Cube, and I really, really enjoy it. I'm finding that I'm having a lot more fun building things in creative now. Like, just popping into a world and just like building is so much more fun than, I think it's a lot more fun moment to moment, but it's not as rewarding. But I think at a certain point in my life, the rewarding feeling I get from doing something in survival just won't really feel that way. Purely because in creative, you know, huge builds in creative still take time, especially if you play beta 1.8 creative like I do. It's interesting also because I feel like a lot of my ideas about beta and what I really like about the game are always shifting. You know, there are much larger trends, you know, underneath just the game that I'm playing within myself. That's a very poor way of saying that, but I feel like I shift my opinions very gradually. Oh, the weird. Ooh. I need pumpkins. I need a lot of pumpkins. I thought he had more. Me and him went out and we collected some. I thought he had more. Oh no. This is not good. I need like 2 sacks of pumpkins. Who do I even reach out to this for? Oh, brother, we had like so many pumpkins. Unless they're at Betalands, they could be, but I don't imagine why they would be. Where would the pumpkins be? But yeah, there have been numerous occasions recently where I get so frustrated with mobs in this game. Just because, not even because it's like, they're just annoying. You know what I mean? Like, they are frustrating, and they just get in the way, and I don't know. I don't know. Because someone like Gory, right, he is pretty much done playing survival mode. He has done so much and has built so much in the time that he has played this game for years and years and years and years and years. But he's at a point where he's pretty much just done with this game. He's built pretty much everything that he really wants to, and he's looking at creative as a way to kind of get out the rest of the Minecraft itch in his system. But after that, he's pretty much done with Minecraft.
Shopping district.
All right, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Dude, I fucking love these signs that Octoman leaves around the server. There's like 6 ferns in an area, and he put a sign down that says "Fern alert! Fern alert!"
So this is gonna.
Okay, so first of all, my dryer is on, so you might hear some miscellaneous noises in the background. I apologize for that. Number 2, I have cleared out the spot for the windmill. I guess not. Hold on, there's some mobs down here I need to get rid of as well. Oh, probably not a good idea. We'll see. The one issue I'm definitely gonna have is lighting everything up. Yo, stop it. Actually, I have some pretty big plans in terms of how to mob-proof Betaland, because like I said, it's not like I can light up everywhere and make sure that everything is 100% mob-proof. That's just not like feasible. Ow. And we'll get there when we get there, and it is going to be a bit until we get there. But I have found myself in the same situation that I had working on my last video, where I get intimidated. You know, I start work and it's fine, and then I get a little bit intimidated by a big project or something like this Ferris wheel, and then I kind of lose motivation to continue. Definitely is a pattern that I'm recognizing, and I don't even think it's like overcommitment. I think it's just like I get intimidated by like the scale of what I'm trying to do, and I feel like I can't meaningfully work on it, and I have to wait until the right moment to where I feel like I can, because eventually I'll come around and I'll be like, well, I have the motivation at the right time, I have the time to play in the server, I might as well, you know, I want to get this video out. Because as much as I do like to say that I don't really care about how these videos turn out, that is not the case. I do want these videos to be kind of almost self-contained in a way, at least in the sense that, you know, I want to get something done each video. I want each video to have a reason to exist, instead of just like, hey guys, I'm playing on Betamore again. But Betaland is a lot on me mentally, so I guess it's just a matter of pushing myself through that regardless. And now you'll see that I'm needing a lot of wool, and that's for the Ferris wheel. The design I've come up with, which I don't really want to show until it's made on Betamore, is I think it's pretty good. It has a good base color. Oh, okay, nice. And I think it utilizes like the constraints of beta very well. But really the only way I can show you that is by actually building the thing. I don't think I have all the materials I need. I think I still need a lot more wool here, especially yellow wool, and I need gold blocks, but I'm going to start working on it right now. And if we come to a point where I need a certain type of block, then I'll go get that block, but I'm gonna be working on this right now. Speaking of blocks I need white wool. it is finished. And it looks awesome. I am very pleased with how it turned out. Of course, there will be buildings on this side and this side. This whole place will feel a lot more full when I get around to doing that. And this would normally be where I end the video, but I've been thinking about a few things. A couple months ago, I released a video called Big Changes, where I talk about a lot of the bigger changes that were happening in my life at the time. Cleaning out my room, completely throwing out most of the things that I own, going to college for the first time, and just generally to kind of capture how I felt at that moment. And it is very interesting because the way I know the way I felt during that time, and the way I felt was that everything was just sort of happening. There was no build-up, there was no kind of romanticized process of working towards something and then having it done. It really was, these things happened, and over the course of the couple months afterwards, I was able to notice the changes that had occurred in my life. How I felt about certain things had changed. And it's interesting, you don't really have the ability to know how a certain thing is going to impact you. And I have kind of made a habit within myself to keep things as they are, mostly just because it's proven and it works, and I don't really have to worry about the change. And that has led to one of the most eventful and uneventful years of my life, where so much of, I guess, my personality has definitely shifted. I just view things differently. For one, I'm no longer in college. It wasn't for me. And my priorities towards work have shifted. And it's interesting because college to me at that time was such a big radical change. And looking back, I felt like I had assumed that it would change my life in way more ways than it actually did. I kind of overestimated the amount of change it would put me through. And I think the amount of change I went through in direct causation of going to college isn't that big. But kind of the fallout and realization of like, okay, so what I knew about what I wanted to do has changed. That was where a lot of that change came from. Not necessarily enrolling in college, though it did lead to that. So I guess you could say it had an element to play for that. And right now I am kind of approaching another big moment where I am going to be moving out, living on my own. I had a dream last night. It was a good dream. Like, I don't even know. It doesn't relate too much, but it was just a good dream about, like, I guess what I anticipated my life to be like. And it's interesting because I feel like despite the fact that it's 2 months away, it is so clearly and so presently on my mind. The fact that I'm gonna have to start adapting myself and change myself to be able to work on my own, to be able to live on my own and not depend on anyone else for that sort of stuff. I'm not much of a chef. I cook for myself not very often, so that's going to be something I'm going to have to learn. And moreover, like, this all plays into beta Minecraft for me. 2 years ago, a little more than 2 years ago maybe, I started playing beta Minecraft, or I started making videos on beta Minecraft. And my first one was supposed to be a one-time sort of thing, and I talked, strangely enough, about a lot of big changes that were happening in my life. Mainly the sort of fallout from taking on a really big sort of video and how I wasn't really prepared for it, and how I stumbled along the way of getting that video done, and that taking a step back and I guess glancing and reflecting upon myself helped me move forward and get that video made. I feel like the only videos that I have that sort of attachment to are the ones where I talk about the things that have been happening in my life. And that's something I want to do. I've talked about this even earlier in the video, but the thing that inspires me the most, the thing that really I'm proud to have made, are the videos where they're mostly about myself. Mostly about the things that I've gone through and that I've experienced. Because one day, I'll look back on those, and I'll get an idea for who I used to be. I'll have that luxury. 2 years ago, when I started making these videos a little bit more frequently, was the first time that I'd ever really... I made a video while I was recording it, if that makes sense. Like, that was the first time I'd ever talked on camera, not voicing over. And I was really uncomfortable with making these videos. I did not like how I didn't have anything in front of me, and I felt like a lot of what I had to say wasn't really worth it. I had this like strange sort of like, I don't even know what to call it. I just felt like I needed to be interesting as a person and that I wasn't there yet and that I needed to work on it, which is not a good way of thinking about things. I think that sort of thought process is very one-dimensional. Like, it only leads so far. I feel like, for the most part, those things kind of happen in the background. They happen through the process of finding something you enjoy and care about, something that you are willing to work towards. You need to work on those things simultaneously, I feel. I'm not sure if I'm making a lot of sense, but I used to have a sort of imposter syndrome. It wasn't imposter syndrome, but it kind of felt like it was when I was first making videos in beta Minecraft, because I felt like all the people that I watched were, of course, from an outsider's perspective, way more interesting than I was. They were doing things that were way cooler than I was doing. And of course, I was young. I was 16. I was like a bitch. So I didn't, my thoughts on that whole thing weren't very well framed. And once again, I felt like I needed to be interesting to warrant people watching me, which once again is not a very good train of thought. And now I'm at the point where it's even strange to look back on the fact that I used to feel that way. Because the period of time in my life that I'm at right now, there are so many more bigger issues than just feeling out of place for making Minecraft videos. And what helped was kind of finding my place among these people as well. So I guess that sort of worked itself out. Minecraft to me is not so much a game as it is almost a companion. Look, man, if you want to click off, you can. But I just feel like it's almost guided me through a very tricky time in my life. And I'm at the point, once again, where it feels like very big changes are coming. And I'm very anxious about them. I'm excited. I'm ready to confront them. At least I feel that way. But I am very anxious and a little bit worried for what is to come. And that's normal. I can't even really describe how I feel about Minecraft. It's twisted within so many aspects of my life. It's all connected. I feel like at a certain point when I'm older and I'm done with Minecraft, whenever that is, I'll look back and I'll see just how thoroughly and how deep it runs through every aspect of myself right now. That's the reason I'm able to do stuff like this. Despite the fact that it may or may not be impressive to you. I don't care about that much anymore. I'm making these videos for myself. I'm able to do these things because there's a love for Minecraft that is so personal that I just couldn't put it down. I could not get bored of it, get tired of it. I'll take breaks, sure, but as I fall more and more in love with the game, those breaks become a lot less frequent and shorter. There's a reason I've been able to stick with a game this long without ever really getting tired of it, and it's because Minecraft Beta really spoke to a part of me that just wasn't properly fleshed out, I don't think. I definitely found it at the perfect time in my life, and I don't really know much more to say. There's not even really a point that I'm trying to make here. I'm just thinking a lot about things right now. And I'm a little anxious, maybe even a little scared, but we will see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, genuinely. And here's to more videos coming, or whatever. Well, see ya.